Yeah, I have 3 towels, and he wants me to do my fucking laundry right now. All my stuff is dirty. I can't use hot water. Can't use fucking hot water. So he just said if I don't clean up this room that I'm going to have to sleep outside.
Ethan, look at your room.
There's like 6 articles of clothing.
It doesn't matter. Look at your papers all over the floor and everything. It's
I'm
like
gonna
this
tell you,
every
you
day.
get up and you clean my room in my house, or you get the fuck out in the next 10 minutes, or I'll have you fucking removed.
This
Just
is
get your room cleaned up.
I'm not fucking playing with you, punk.
okay, and he's threatening me.
Will you get your room cleaned up?
I'll beat the fuck out of you,
You
bitch.
won't.
I'll beat
He'll
the
have
fuck
you
out of
over.
you, bitch.
He will have you picked up and put in jail for assault.
He goes in the next 5 minutes.
He cleans up his room.
Go!
I didn't say anything.
Clean your fucking room. That's all you're asked to do is keep this room clean. You can't even do that.
Okay.
Clean it up. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Don't just sit there, boy.
Please close that door.
Clean this room 5 minutes or you're out.
Fucking door. I have a goddamn door. You don't have a fucking door. I have a door. My fucking house.
Okay, you
I don't give a fuck.
ran up onto me.
I'll do more than that. Try me, bitch.
So I very much feel threatened.
I gotta go see Jeff. When I come back, if he's in my house, he'll be arrested.
He'll be here.
Okay.
He won't be arrested because I already got the police out here.
Okay.
This shit has gone too far. This is bullshit. All of it. You and him.
Don't worry about it. I'll be back to get my shit.
Every other word is get him out, get him out, get him out. Don't worry about it. I'm gone. I'm not worried about it. I'm just tired of it.
So some of my clothes are actually folded on the bed. I just slept right next to the clothing. May not have been a good idea, but I didn't want him on the floor because he would freak out. So I just had what was pretty much dirty for, like, dirty enough to watch. Wash. Dirty enough to wash. I had them on the floor, and yeah, that's I guess I can show you the room. I already took a picture of it yesterday. So I don't know. My computer is plugged in without the battery. The batteries. I took the battery off the bottom of the computer, so I'm kind of limited to the cord, the extent of the cord. I just wasn't expecting him to come in here and rush. Like he just, like that is really it. Just like just a little pile of crap. And I took everything out of the bag because I took everything out of the bag because I'm planning on doing laundry. God, I can't talk over the ice. But I don't want to do laundry because I am worried about him in the hot water. So, like I have really dirty clothing, and the hot water is very necessary, very necessary. He told me if I use the hot water, I won't be able to stay here. So I thought maybe I could go to a laundry mat and not do laundry here, and it would stop him from rushing through the door and 2 seconds ago and like threatening me. Like I literally have to sit here. Literally have to sit here.
Get that room cleaned, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm cleaning it and press record and worry about my life. On a daily basis. Like this stuff is really dirty. Like the entire house is clean.
Don't put them under the bed. Pick them up. Don't put them right.
That's paper.
I don't care. Put them in something. They're scattered all over. That ain't putting things up.
They're in a briefcase under the bed.
No, they're not. They're sticking out all over, man.
They're right there.
Yeah, why?
Because
Put them somewhere.
well, I'd like them under the bed.
Why? What are you doing with all those papers anyway?
I can't. Can I put them in the closet?
Yeah, put them in the.
Just
Well,
I
do
can't.
it. Just get this place cleaned up. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
some stuff usually goes under the bed depending on your space.
Will you please get it cleaned
No matter
up?
what I say, they're that unstable. No matter what I say. I mean, he's at my face. And I've never threatened anybody. I've never assaulted anybody. Like, I don't know. Am I just going to put the dirty clothes in the... Like, I have some paperwork that needs to be put into the damn briefcase, but that's... The rest of it's just the plastic bag, 2 plastic bags, and dirty clothes. That's it. That's it. And I tried, I mean, because my grandmother, I tried working with my grandfather. Like, to remain calm. Like, I should be, like, my license for this, for remaining calm should be like, given to me. Like, I've only remained calm. And I had to go through, like, all the emotions. That's not fair. It's not fair at all. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. they're my paper. And now they fell all over. See, like, at this point, most people would start breaking down and just getting either angry or very sad. But I've done it so many times that it's just, like, I have to sit in this room, which is insane. And, yeah, it's like, the entire house is clean, but I can't even, like, I just have paper and a couple articles of clothing. So I'm well more educated than 99% of the counselors in America. I'm more knowledgeable. I'm a better scientist. I'm way more logical, as long as I don't what they call rant and rave. My voice is kind of messed up, but this is like this is horrible. This is horrible. It's, and the issue is that there's, like, first off, it's not your house. Second off, I grew up in this house. And third off, like, you've done me really wrong. So, like, talking to me in that manner is just not needed for anybody. Like, it's a quick switch. It's a quick switch. And I don't know if it's genetic. It might be. But I mean, if I've never threatened anybody. They're just paper. It's just paper. Now Linda's calling.
I'm good. How are you, hon? Real good. I'm making us cookies and potatoes.
Are you going over to Buddy's? Oh, okay, what time are you going?
See, my family hated me my entire life and just forgot to tell me. Like, they just forgot to tell me. And I was on like a journey or like a path of life, and then I just saw that if you really love LOVE, if you really love somebody, you're just not going to yell at them. You're not going to freak out at them, because you're going to care about their feelings. You're going to care about their feelings, and having the ability to be empathetic and feel what other people are feeling, meaning or like being able to predict the outcome, predict if you might make them feel bad, is probably the one of the best things you can acquire. Um, I myself am not that empathetic um, to everybody. Sometimes I noticed in the past I cracked a joke, and that joke may have not settled right with the right person, or I may have like approached a conversation with somebody who did not want to have that conversation, and I couldn't read the social cues. And I usually am able to like get the lines of communication open, and so that way there's at least the other person can express their feelings, because I respect other people's feelings, but that is not but the Rockford Police Department, it do not care about how people are treated and their feelings, and the trauma that they go through. Um, and that's for a lot of reasons. But there's a lot of conditioning that gets acquired being on the road, and being out, what they call in the field, being out in the field. And I've had to learn conditioning for this inadvertently, and pretty much every emotion I have is just gone, just gone. I'm pretty dead inside, which is good. But I don't know why the police are okay with this. Like I've lived. I would sleep outside. My voice is hoarse. I really would sleep outside, but it's November, and I had to come back here. Because nothing's, and nobody invited me over for Thanksgiving. My aunt that's called right now, my aunt that just called, she yelled at my grandmother, and then stole my car keys. He stole my car keys, and she stole my car keys, and split. She split. So the police ended up arresting her for verbally yelling at my grandmother. There's and the worst part is that because she stole my car, I mean, she stole my car keys. They decided to put that order of protection, that the OP. They decided to do the OP, and that really messed up my life for no reason. And they got away with lying. Like, if I lied on an OP, I'd probably go to jail. And of course, he doesn't tell Linda, his other daughter. He doesn't tell her the truth. Oh, everything's fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine at all. You treat people with respect. But apparently the Rockford Police Department don't care if respect is in a house or not. I don't see how come that's not important. I've always been respectful towards everybody, but I just keep getting disrespected and disrespected.
Well, anyway, I want you to have a real good day today. Okay, hon. I'll talk to you later. Love you today.
I mean, they do not like me at all. They do not like me. normal people like me. I'm a very likable person. Normal people enjoy my company. I hang out and I'm calm and I'm collected. Like I keep a distance. Normal people like me.
Get a broom in here.
Get a broom in here.
Yeah, get a broom in here. Look at it.
Look at it.
Sweep it, for God's sake.
Once again, there is a lamp from a desk on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
See?
Now there's not a lamp on the floor, all right? Is that your big thing?
Why? That must be your big thing. See, taking a lamp out just made him freak out. They have been. They're so
You better get busy.
They're so controlling, and like mentally, like they're so controlling. It's like a sickness. And if they can't control me, like possess me, then it's.
Then why do you keep doing that and you're not getting anything done?
Because it makes me feel better to talk it out.
Well,
because I need to talk it out because
pick all this stuff up.
I'm picking this up while I'm talking it out.
Get the broom and sweep it up too.
Okay.
Slop, very bad slop.
And my grandmother was controlled her entire life. And my aunt, my other aunt, is telling him to control me. Not the one who just called. I don't even think, my brain doesn't even after everything they've done to me, I don't think about them at all. I don't. I just. When I lived on my own, I was able to get peace of mind, which was the most powerful thing in the entire world, is to gain your own peace of mind, because your mom and dad can very much rob you of your peace of mind, and without it, they'll go crazy. They're insane. Just having your own space, drawing the line, cutting the umbilical cord. But for some reason, they're willing to lie and say I have a disability. So they're just not good. They're not as great of people as I thought they were my entire life. And I started noticing them not being the greatest people. So when I actually observed it and acknowledged it, a lot of bad stuff ended up happening to me. A lot of bad stuff. For no reason. Can you please be a nicer person? Can you just be a nicer person? Well, they say that it's not their fault for holding on to something that's mine. So it's not their fault for touching something that's mine. And then of course throwing it away or whatever. It's you have to take responsibility of holding the ball. When you pick up the ball, you now are responsible for the ball. And for some reason this idea is just not understood to a lot of people. To a lot of people. And the worst thing is that it's the objects are non-living. They're non-living objects, but they're valuable. So is money. So is money. Every day. Every day. It's horrible. It's about as horrible as it can be. But this is all very important, very important. As I'm sitting on the bed, I'm approached. No, there's no safe place for me. I wish there was, but there's no safe location for me. I don't think anybody should have to live like this. Especially not my grandmother.